The views expressed by Dr. Joel Wallach and others on the following live paid program represent opinions of the participants only and do not necessarily represent those of the ZBS Radio Network's staff, management, advertisers, or affiliates. If something is said which you find offensive or with which you disagree, the ZBS Radio Network urges you to call the program in order to help us balance comment. This program is meant to present nutritional information only and is in no way meant to replace the advice of your medical doctor.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative, and a lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, we need to talk about connective tissue diseases as a group. And, of course, none of these are genetically transmitted, although the medical doctors say they are. And some of them, they would say, are autoimmune, and none of them are autoimmune. They're just simple nutritional deficiencies, are sometimes set up by malabsorption problems. And they're quite common. It's kind of absurd when you look back 50 years ago, medical doctors saying, well, osteoporosis is a disease of middle-aged or elderly women over the age of 50. When they start going through menopause, they don't have enough estrogen to make sure that they can absorb and utilize calcium. That's all nonsense because men equally get osteoporosis, and they don't have a lot of estrogen. And so many of the things that medical doctors say are absurd on the face of it. Now remember, going back to the pharaohs, thousands of years ago, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 years ago, there's been thousands of failed medical theories every century, and the 20th century and 21st century is no different. So let's look at some of these. Fibromyalgia, sarcoidosis, lupus, these are all kind of cousin diseases, thought to be autoimmune, body attacking itself. No. In almost every case, people will have a gluten intolerance, and about 80% of Americans have a gluten intolerance. Wheat, barley, rye, and oats, got to get rid of it out of your diet. All sources, all forms. Cross-contamination in the household, spouse, mother-in-law, renter, dog, cat, bird, fish, food, all that stuff's got to be gluten-free for you to be gluten-free. And then, of course, you get these connective tissue diseases, again, sarcoidosis, lupus, and fibromyalgia, because these people are not absorbing nutrients if they're there. If they're not there and you're not absorbing, they're really going to have a rough case here. And so here's a case where getting gluten-free and getting them on appropriate for body weight, what we would call the 90 essential nutrients, the healthy bone and joint pack, and they're designed to support and promote and maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone makes bone itself. And then, of course, you get back problems, bulging disc, ruptured disc, things like peripheral neuropathies, like sciatica and irritable bladder syndrome, things like atrial fibrillation. And, of course, the 12 pairs of cranial nerves that come out from the brain through the skull, if any one of them are being squeezed because a person has osteoporosis of the skull and the face, you're going to get Bell's palsy, trigeminal neuralgia, gradual deafness, Meniere's disease, a.k.a. Wallach's vertigo, and so on. You can begin to lose your voice, aphonia, okay, because the lingual laryngeal nerve, number 9, is being squeezed. The root set is being squeezed, and then people lose their voice. I've helped people get their voice returned, and of course the husbands are angry. They say, I was having a pretty good time here for 5 years when she couldn't talk. Now you fixed her, she can talk again. And it's kind of funny. I think they're making a joke. I hope they're making a joke. Okay, then there's osteopenia, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, degenerative arthritis, bone-to-bone arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and these are due to simple mineral deficiencies, vitamin deficiencies, vitamin D, vitamin A, vitamin C. All of these are direct contributions to the formation of and maintenance repair of bone, cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue. And, of course, you have the 60 minerals, all of which are involved in bones directly. Of course, the preponderance of the bone is made up of calcium and phosphorus and magnesium and manganese and so forth. And so this is a fairly complex thing. On one hand, but conceptually, it's simple. If you lose 85% or 90% of your absorptive surface because you have really severe gluten intolerance and you don't have much in the way of these minerals in your diet, then you're going to have some really severe connective tissue problems early on as a kid. Then if you're deficient, because there's none of the soil where you're living and you're growing food or you're eating food grown from local farmers, as everybody suggests, guess what? You're going to be minerally deficient. You're going to wind up with these problems. Now, rheumatoid arthritis, in addition to being bone-to-bone arthritis, has another component to it. It's an infection with a bug called mycoplasma. And mycoplasma is killable in 2 weeks with a antibiotic called minocycline, a member of the tetracycline family. And I like to throw in the killer biotic. Killer biotic is a blend of 8 herbs, 2 of which also have antimicrobial properties and can kill bacteria, fungus, and yeast and viruses. They do primarily support the immune system, which will help your body fight off the mycoplasma, the bug that's involved in things like rheumatoid arthritis. Now, periodontal disease is one I really have a hard time with doctors and dentists. Periodontal disease is osteoporosis of the skull and the face and the jaw. They either forget to tell you, don't know themselves, so they can't tell you, that when you get osteoporosis of your legs, your pelvis, your vertebrae, and your ribs, you're also getting osteoporosis of your face and your skull. This is why little old people look like little old people. You look at their pictures when they were 25 or 30 years old, they had a nice fleshed-out face, and they look like a 35-year-old person. They get to be 65, 75. Now they look like a 75 to 100-year-old person. There's a lot of wrinkles on their face because the bone is beginning to go away underneath the skin. And they look like they've lost 50% of their bone mass in their face. That's why they look like little old people. I call it the little old people look. Okay, this is just simple osteoporosis of the skull. Your bone begins to go away. Your teeth get loose, and dentists want to put in implants and give you dentures. Think about the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, Epigenetics, the book, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, the DVD, and Public Enemy #1, the CD. So stick with us. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific, 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with arthritis, strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Numerous studies have shown the link between the intake of antioxidants and disease prevention. Foods and supplements are measured in an ORAC scale. ORAC is an acronym for Oxygen Radical Absorption Capacity. In other words, the ability to remove disease-causing free radicals from the human body. Youngevity's Cell Shield RTQ has an ORAC value of 15,800 points per serving. Cell Shield RTQ contains resveratrol, known as an anti-aging compound, turmeric, known for promoting healthy digestion, brain function, immune system, and cellular longevity. Quercetin, a flavonoid, is known for promoting healthy blood sugar metabolism and healthy lung and cardiovascular function. Remove free radicals from your body with Cell Shield RTQ from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. That's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you're going to do the longevity business as a business, I urge you to get a hold of that trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy. Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about weight gain, as I do have a story here from Fox News. Its headlines, American couples weigh a lot more today than they did in the 1960s. According to the CDC, the average weight of a U.S. woman is now 166.2 pounds, about the same weight that an average man was in the 60s, up from about 140. Is being reported in the Washington Post. Said that's an increase of 18.5%. Men who weighed 166.3 in the 60s now come in at about 195.5 for a 17.6% gain. And they say, is it as bad as it seems? Essentially, yes. They say the typical height of men and women has grown about an inch since the 60s, which at least accounts for part of the weight gain. They say the main reasons for growing bellies are no surprise. Americans are eating food, but less health food, and are exercising less. That is, data shows 35% of Americans over 20 are considered obese. 69% of adults are either overweight or obese. As for kids, 1 in 5 between 12 and 19, and 18% between 6 and 11 are obese. According to a 2012 study, Americans are the third heaviest people on the planet Earth. The only ones heavier than Americans are those in Tonga and Micronesia. Say the average American was about 33 pounds heavier than a Frenchman, 40 pounds heavier than a citizen of Japan, and 70 pounds heavier than a person in Bangladesh. They say it's actually more important to watch what you eat rather than exercise. They say, though, exercising and eating healthy are obviously beneficial. The New York Times says 30-minute jogging achieves the same calorie reduction as cutting back on 2 16-ounce sodas. So you've been vindicated, Doc. You've been talking about that it's not exercise. It's what you're eating is what makes you fat.
Yeah, exactly. It's not lack of exercise. Exercise can actually make you gain more weight because you sweat out the nutrients, makes you hungrier. And I would urge everybody to get a hold of that book, Hell's Kitchen, the book, and Dead Athletes Don't Lie, that kind of stuff. And really look at the exercise thing and how it contributes to people being overweight and obese. You ask anybody who's, 100 pounds overweight, they say, every time I exercise, I gain weight. That's because they sweat out the nutrients. And when you're missing these nutrients, particularly minerals, your hunger rate goes up because hunger, binge eating, the munchies, these things are symptoms of severe mineral deficiencies. And so they go along with unsupplemented exercise. So lack of supplementation is the basic root cause of people being overweight and obese. And of course, medical doctors are still telling everybody, don't supplement, don't waste your money, just eat right, get everything you need. And the doctors should be held responsible for this because they are the ones who are making America overweight and obese with uninformed information or passing on misinformation. They are experts of misinformation. That's our problem.
Yeah, Doc, it's funny. When I was a kid, I just think about all the adults that you don't see as many obese people in those days as you do these days. And you got to wonder how much it has to do with all the fast food out there that, we got these hamburgers. I saw an ad on TV last night for a hamburger that had a hot dog and French fries on it. And I think the calories were like 1,800 or something like that. It was just crazy.
Yeah, and of course, again, in the old days when we were kids, Mom and Dad were still putting wood ashes in the garden. We were getting minerals indirectly. We weren't consciously supplementing with minerals, and people really didn't realize that was their source of nutritional minerals. They were just throwing the wood ashes out in the garden to get rid of them, and they realized for centuries that when you put wood ashes in the garden, the plants tend to do better as opposed to the ones that didn't get the wood ashes. But they didn't realize that the plants were sucking up the minerals. They ate the food grown in the garden and were getting minerals in that fashion, so they weren't getting the munchies. Well, Grandma, when she got the munchies, she would eat wood ashes and she would eat clay out of the backyard There's not nearly as much calories in wood ashes as there is in Twinkies or soft drinks. Thank you so much, Doug. Good one. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us on the priority line 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. When you perspire, working or playing, your body is losing more than just water. That's why it tastes salty. But what you're sweating out is more than just salt and potassium, as some sports drinks will have you believe. One of the most well-known sports drinks only has 2 nutrients, and it's loaded with sugar. Some have a mineral or 2 with a couple of vitamins. Youngevity's exceptional sports drink, Rebound FX, is chock full of cancer-fighting antioxidants, a full spectrum of vitamins, plant-derived minerals, and herbs. Rebound FX is a highly absorbable liquid supplement that gives you quick, sustained energy. Rebound FX supports cardiovascular health, immune health, and boosts stamina and energy. Don't short yourself during and after your workout with just a couple of nutrients. Drink Youngevity's Rebound FX for optimal health. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Aracaba coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All are carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. For an extra boost, try JavaFit's Energy Extreme 62. A proprietary blend of nutrients including cambogia, green tea extract, an extra shot of caffeine, and niacin. Designed to support metabolism and enhance physical performance. Available in single cup or single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 for Life Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. If you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity, and also discuss the type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. When you buy the book Hell's Kitchen from your Youngevity associate, be sure to ask for a free copy of the CD by the same title, Hell's Kitchen. And don't forget the Healthy Weight Loss Program and the ASAP, and lose a half a pound to 2 pounds a day. And the magic is, folks, the magic is you'll never gain the weight back as long as you stay in the 90 for Life program. Remember that being overweight and obese is not due to genetics, it's not due to eating too much or lack of exercise. It is, in fact, a simple nutritional deficiency disease. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Michigan. And Dave, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Dave, you're on the air.
Hi, Doc. This is Dave in the Thumb, Team Wallach's Way. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. What's up?
I got a new CEO. He has a swollen uvula, and it's pretty big. It's hanging down on his tongue. He said it's been going on for about 4 or 5 years, and it happens a couple times a year.
Okay, so he's had a doctor look at this, and they've told him what?
No, he has not had it looked at, but he has. Oh, yeah, he has. He's had a steroids. They gave him steroids for it and some ibuprofen, and he said the swelling did go down, but he doesn't want to do that anymore since he found out about you, and he wants to know what you think.
Okay. Well, if the swelling went down with cortisone or prednisone, and it sounds to me like he either has a upper respiratory sensitivity or he may have a gluten intolerance. He could have a contact irritability based on something he's eating. I don't know if the guy's chewing tobacco or smoking or drinks whiskey every night. I mean, you need to know what's going on. What is he swallowing every day? Do you have any knowledge of what he eats or drinks?
Well, I do know that he's been with us for about a month, and he is on the 10 bad foods list now. So he does have a gluten intolerance.
Does he have reflux? Do you know?
I do not know.
Okay. Yeah. What I would do for this? What does he weigh? What does he weigh, Dave?
He was about 250. He's lost about. He's down to 235.
That was just a month on the program.
Yep.
Okay, good. So we're kind of going the right direction. But what I would do is have him add to this program. I'm assuming he's taking 2 healthy start packs.
Yes.
Okay, 2 healthy start packs per month. Okay, good. What I would do is I would add 3 bottles a month of the CM Plus capsules. Have him take 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner. I'd also have him take the Ultimate Enzymes, have him take 2 of those 2 minutes before each meal with a couple ounces of water, and really crank down on the inflammatory foods, margarines, alcohol, fried foods, processed meats, those kinds of things. And let's see, just by adding the CM Plus capsules, if we can't get this, since he responded so well with the prednisone cortisone, let's see if this won't help him. But he got to work on that reflux. And so be sure he's getting the ultimate enzymes. You're going to have to get 2 bottles a month for him, big fella. Call us every 2 weeks, Dave. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, that does open a line. Call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. That's 831-685-1080. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free. 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, I'm going for 200. I want to take 1,000 people along with me. And when we get 1,000 people living to be 200, guess what? Our skeptics will jump in because they know we're right on track at that point. And if you want to know how the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100-year-olds, what do you do? Why do they have 100 per 250 of their population? Americans only have 1 per 10,000. Get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death, the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earth Bin Cures, and find out their secrets. Okay, and give us a call. Again, Epigenetics, the book, Immortality, and Rare Earth Bin Cures. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Crawford, California. And Robert, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Robert. You're on the air.
Thank you. I spoke to you last month about my blood pressure creeping up, and you gave me some suggestions, and now it's creeping down. However, you said not to have any oil or gluten or wheat, and I was wondering if gluten-free wheat and corn tortillas are okay.
There is no such thing as gluten-free wheat, okay? And so there is no such thing as gluten-free wheat, no gluten-free oats. There's absolutely drop-dead no wheat, barley, rye, or oats. Now, corn tortillas, they oftentimes will have wheat in them to kind of hold them together because corn crumbles is not a very good thing by itself. And so you want to call the 800 number that comes along on the package with those corn tortillas and ask what other ingredients are in there, because they might not listen. They just say, corn tortillas. And you're assuming you get the ideas from corn. And so you want to call, there's usually an 800 number. For more information, call this number. I'd call it and find out what they put in there besides corn, because corn won't hold together like that. It's got to have something else in there. Okay, so I would check that out.
So just
you have to be a bit of a detective, Robert, and do some investigating. Call those numbers.
And if an item says it's gluten-free, then it's not necessarily on the diet or able to eat?
Yeah, if they say gluten-free, it's not necessarily gluten-free. For instance, let's say you buy a bag of pistachios at a grocery store or a health food store. It says, these nuts are naturally gluten-free. Oh, whoopee. And then you roll it over, and you look at the allergy information on the back. It says, these nuts or packaged on equipment that also packages trail mix, pretzels, and other wheat products. And so, the dust in there is wheat. And so just because they say one thing on the front of the label, you still have to read the back end. For instance, you buy a bag of almonds, it says ingredients, almonds. But then you go back, again, in the allergy section, it says these almonds are packaged on equipment that also packages wheat products. And so, they're which I say, they're kind of talking out both sides of their mouth, and you're going to be the victim. And so you really need to investigate this stuff and make sure. Go ahead.
Is hamburger meat okay?
Hamburger meat's okay, but meatloaf and meatballs are held together with wheat flour.
Oh,
okay. So, you can say hamburger meat. Well, they use hamburger meat to make meatloaf and to make meatballs. And so you still have to watch it. I get people say, I'm gluten-free. Even, when we go to things like Olive Garden and Panera Bread, I just have the meatballs. I don't eat this pasta. Well, guess what? The meatballs are probably 50% by weight wheat flour. Dog food is loaded with it, wheat flour. First ingredient in many dry dog foods is wheat flour. And one of them, like the third ingredient out of 25, is whole grain wheat. Just because it's dog food doesn't mean it doesn't have wheat. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us on the priority line, 831-685-1080. That's 831-685-1080. Lines open. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, Night Fly Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Youngevity associate and answer the book, Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. Get a free copy of the CD by the same title, Hell's Kitchen, when you buy the book from a Youngevity associate. And it oftentimes helps to also get a hold of the CD called Serial Killers when you have to lose this weight, because oftentimes people who are overweight are malabsorbing. Now, that sounds weird because malabsorption means malabsorption of nutrients but not calories. It still can gain calories, and so it's not unusual for people to have a gluten intolerance to be overweight by 25, 50, 100 pounds. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Orlando, Florida. And Dawn, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Is this Don or Dawn?
Dr. Wallach.
Don, yes, sir. How can we help you?
I think that's mine. I'll ignore it. I'm calling about, I actually first started talking to you in 99, believe it, 1999.
Okay.
I got away from it, and now I am, of course, I've been diabetic most of that time, and I'm getting to the point where the regular medications I found out really don't do you any good anyway. Okay.
So you have type 2 diabetes?
Type 2, right.
Okay, now how much do you weigh, Don?
I was 230. I'm down to 205 now.
Okay, now do you have any other complications, high blood pressure, you're on dialysis, anything like that?
A little high blood pressure, but I think that's connected to the diabetes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Are you using longevity products now?
I'm using the chromium and the vanadium, but I didn't know if you had a product. I had to buy it from, from a regular health food store. And
Okay.
that has helped some, but not significantly.
Okay, that's why you still have a problem here, Don. Okay, Shar, there's a 205-pound guy. He has type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. What would you do for him? Hello, Shar.
I think we might have lost her.
Oh, okay. Maybe you lost her. Okay. We'll just keep Don potted down. Don, what I want you to do at 205 pounds is to get 2 of the healthy blood sugar packs. Take 3 of the sweeties twice a day, 3 of the sweeties at breakfast, 3 sweeties at dinner time. Take 1 ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 2 scoops of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 NutriCrystals at breakfast and dinner, and 3 of the EFA Pluses at breakfast and dinner. All that be accomplished by the 2 healthy blood sugar packs. Then I want you to also take 1 bottle a month of the Ultimate Daily Tablets, and break it down to 3 Ultimate Daily Tablets twice a day, and that's going to support and promote healthy blood pressure level. And you should be able to slowly bring your blood pressure down and begin to wean off of your blood pressure medication. When it comes to diabetes, whether you're taking pills or insulin, doesn't matter. As you check your fasting blood sugar every morning before you medicate yourself, as your blood sugar drops, you'll take less and less medication as your doctors have taught you. And when you get your blood sugar down below 100 for 8 to 10 days in a row without medication, you're next diabetic. You do have to continue testing yourself, I would think, once every couple of weeks. Keep a logbook, keep track of that, make sure everything is okay. And then I would also stay on the healthy blood sugar packs twice a day and the Ultimate Daily Tablets, 3 tablets twice a day. Because next week, a month from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, 25 years from now, your food will still not have any of these nutrients in it. And so you must take a complete program to get the optimal benefit. Okay, taking bits and pieces and cherry-picking nutrients is not something that we go along with. That's why we have the 90 essential nutrients as the core of every pack we have. And that's why we have the Healthy Start Pack, designed for perfect biochemical nutrition for 100 pounds of human flesh for a month. And then we have secret sauces for 900 different diseases. And let's say you have diabetes and arthritis and high blood pressure. You take the healthy blood sugar packs for the diabetes. You throw in the Ultimate Daily Tablets for the high blood pressure and the glucogel for the arthritis. And that would be kind of the way we work. But call us every couple of weeks after you start the program and let us know how your blood sugar is, your blood pressure, and your weight, and we'll walk you through this. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Virginia. And Steve, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Yes,
Steve,
thank you very much.
Care.
Thank you. We are familiar with a gentleman. He's a groundskeeper, and he asked us to call for him. He apparently has nerve pain. It looks like he's got some herniated discs, and that's what's giving the nerve pain and inflammation. And we were wondering what he might do for that.
Sure. What does he weigh, you think, Steve?
I'm sorry?
What does he weigh?
Oh, he's around. We don't have a weight on. I was trying to find that out. He appears to be a normal weight for his size. He's thin. He's around 55 years old.
Okay, well, let's give him 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month, and that would allow him to have 1 full dose of everything in those healthy bone and joint packs, except for the glucogel. I want him to take 15 capsules, 5 at breakfast, 5 at lunch, 5 at dinner. All of the accomplished by the 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month. And let's see here. This is designed to support and promote healthy maintenance and repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae. Very important here, because you can get peripheral neuropathies because of the squeezing of the sciatic nerves in the lumbar area of the back, and you get pain down your rump and your legs, down in your feet, and numbness and tingling and pain. And this is called a peripheral neuropathy. Chiropractors would call it sciatica. And you might be able to get relief from a chiropractor. There's no minerals in chiropractic adjustment by itself. And so whether or not he goes to a chiropractor for relief or not, he should be getting 2 healthy bone and joint packs per month. Stay away from all the bad stuff, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils, and no gluten. And I'd say no carbonated drinks for him, too. Keep him away from carbonated drinks, particularly during meals, even ones you would think of as being benign, like ginger ale and club soda. Then call us every couple of weeks after he starts the program, Steve, and we'll walk you guys through this. Okay, Doug, we have time to start another one?
We certainly do. Let's head to Connecticut. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, David, you're on the air.
Hello, Dr. Wallach. How are you today?
Fine, sir. Thank you. Let me help you.
I've been trying to just divulge all this because I'm all new to this whole thing, and it's just been mind-blowing, to be honest with you, how I believed everything to be, and it's total opposite. But anyways, I've had anxiety all my life. I'm 35 years old, and about 4 years ago, I went through a stint of depression, and the doctor put me on Zoloft. I was on Zoloft for 3 years, worked great, and then it stopped working, and helped my anxiety, helped my depression. I got off of the Zoloft in August, and last August, and my anxiety has been through the roof for the last year. I was diagnosed with general anxiety disorder, and I mean, throughout the day, I mean,
what do you weigh, David?
Excuse me?
What do you weigh, sir?
200 pounds. Oh, 220.
Okay, and how tall are you?
I'm 5'9", but I'm very muscular.
Okay. All right. So you do a lot of physical work?
I do. I'm a plumber in the trade. Always sweating.
Oh, sure, I understand. All right. Doug, did Shar get back?
No, she did not.
Okay. All right. This is pretty straightforward. When people have anxiety, panic attacks, depression, manic depression, bipolar disease in civilians is PTSD in military personnel. Schizophrenia, psychosis, ADD, ADHD, it's all nutritional deficiencies. So hang on, David, we're going to get you set up here at Disease Medicine.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Good liver health is vital to your overall health. Did you know the liver is the largest gland in the body, generating digestive enzymes, converting fat into fuel, controlling metabolism, regulating cholesterol in the blood, and neutralizing toxins and waste products? Decreased liver function can lead to debilitating diseases. Hepal, a proprietary blend exclusive to Prohoba International, can help support healthy liver function. Hepal is a blend of natural organic pollen extracts, including essential enzymes, botanical glutathione, which is considered to be one of the most powerful antioxidants for detoxifying free radicals and exogenous compounds, superoxide dismutase, and aloe vera, formulated to cleanse and support healthy liver function.
If you'd like to have healthy liver function, call your local longevity distributor today, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or the metabolic syndrome, and you're tired of seeing your blood glucose levels rise and fall like a ship on the ocean, but you don't want to take those drugs the rest of your life, Longevity has an alternative. A product called Sweeties has been developed just for you. Used as part of your regular diet, Sweeties helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels, a formulation specially designed to nutritionally assist your body with the regulation of your blood sugar level. Sweeties supports healthy glucose metabolism because it's fortified with aspartic acid, chromium, and vanadium, all to help you promote healthy blood sugar levels. If you want to get off those drugs and control your blood sugar metabolism naturally, try Longevity's Sweeties product. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade, and Douglas. We're right back to Connecticut and David. Well, basically, as I said, all of these emotional and mental issues are nutritional deficiencies. If you ask a psychologist or a psychiatrist, they're going to say they're chemical imbalances, and they tend to give drugs to restrain people or support people as they see fit, and sometimes mixtures of things. And so if you're on medication, certainly you don't cold turkey off them. Let the person who wrote the prescription be the one to begin to reduce the amount of medications you're getting, which ones you'll be able to wean off of first, and so on. Let the persons who made the prescriptions be the ones that wean you off of them. In the meantime, what you can do at 220 pounds with anxiety and depression, what I would do is get off all the bad stuff. And in your case, the bad stuff would be fried foods, processed meats and nitrates and nitrites. That means deli slices, sandwich meat, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pastrami, pepperoni, jerky, corned beef, spam, that kind of stuff. Stay away from all the oils. No olive oil, coconut oil, margarine, mayonnaise, self-raised cooking oil. No gluten, no wheat, no barley, and rye, no oats. And there's even gluten-free breads I would stay away from, or even gluten-free pastas, because they just one serving, one slice of bread, one heaping forkful of pasta will increase your blood sugar more than a heaping tablespoon of sugar. And then, of course, no sugar, no table sugar, no molasses, no honey, no dried fruit, no fresh fruit, no fruit juices. Stay away from all that. And basically, once you eat steamed vegetables, you can put melt some butter on top of the vegetables. And then I want you to take animal protein with every meal, eggs. They can be poached. They can be soft-boiled with soft yolk, soft scrambled in butter, not oils or margarine, red meat, chicken, fish, these types of things. And be sure not to burn them. They need to be cooked medium or medium rare. And you can eat pork chops, baked pork chops, and roast pork, but don't eat things like bacon, ham, bologna, salami, anything that is processed. Then I also want you to throw in, for brain metabolism, as 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, full dose everything twice a day. The de-stress capsules, take 3 of those 3 times a day. That's 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner. There'll be 3 bottles a month of the de-stress capsules. They're designed to deal with supporting the metabolism of nutrition in the brain. And I would also throw in what we call sleep ease. I want you to take 2 or 3 sleep ease before bed. It's a blend of herbs that will help you sleep, much restful sleep. And so I'd take 2 or 3 of those. It's going to take 2 bottles a month to pull that off. Of the sleep ease is the word sleep, and then dash easy E, and that's going to give you restful sleep. So in case you have some of the sleep disorders and things which might contribute to this, that's where I would start. And then call us every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through this, David. Okay, Doug, how much time we have?
You got about 60 seconds.
Okay, well, I want to go ahead and take it and remind you that we have the new book out, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission. Goes through all the failed theories of the medical system and genetics and fats and cholesterol, things that really have badly failed. And then Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, our new DVD, Public Enemy #1, the new CD. And these are sort of add-ons to the Dead Doctors Don't Lie series, the book, the DVD, and the CD. It's a continuum. Those things came out 23 years ago. The new book, Epigenetics, the new DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, the new CD, Public Enemy #1, picks up where the Dead Doctors Don't Lie left off. It just shows, with all new information, that the original premise 23 years ago was quite correct. So contact your Youngevity associate today. We're looking for help. We're growing at a increased pace here, so we do need some help. Contact your Youngevity associate and say, hey, I'm kind of interested in this, and I need to get some books so I can learn what's going on here. I need to get some CDs and DVDs so I know what's going on. And help me be a wholesale buyer, a preferred customer. Just pay wholesale. And if you want to help us, and have us send you a check every month, talk to your sponsor and say, hey, how do we get involved here so we can help other people and make a little extra money? Well, thank you, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the talk radio program, is a copyrighted production of the ZBS Radio Network. Broadcast of all or part of this program by any station without a valid license from ZBS Radio Associates will result in civil liability for and criminal prosecution of that station under applicable United States federal copyright laws. Broadcast licenses may be obtained by calling the ZBS Radio Network at 831-477-1999.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. Pure Works to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. Pure Work disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of Pure Works on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on Pure Works and get Pure Works on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order. Pure Works.